Hi everybody, Laura here. It's been a really long time. I think I was going back through my videos and it's been about 4 months. So I'm coming on now for my 4-year surgiversary. So 4 years, wow. I've come a really long way in 4 years. I was kind of reluctant to make this video because I'm kind of not where I want to be. I haven't gained a tremendous amount of weight, but I have gained. So if you're just tuning in, my name's Laura, Laura's the Inspiration. My highest weight was my highest recorded weight was 367 pounds, but I remembered 347, which is a big difference of 20 pounds, but insert picture here. So, so that was me. That was probably me at my highest. I got to my highest after my parents passed away. One right after the other, actually. My mom in December of 2009 and my dad in September of 2010. Got really depressed. I was always heavy my whole life, but you know, got really depressed, started eating, and then the thought of weight loss surgery came up with my then-time boyfriend, now husband. And in the process, he was my fiance. We got married right before I had surgery. So the thought of surgery came up because I wanted to live longer than my parents did. My parents were older parents, so they were in their 60s when they died, but that's still pretty young, and they both died of heart attacks, which were due to complications from being overweight. So I didn't want to end up like that. I wanted to be here. You know, my dad got to see me happy and engaged, but my mom never got to see me engaged. Never got to see me marry. My dad didn't walk me down the aisle. So I wanted to be there for my kids and grandkids. So I got married in May 2011, and in June 2011 I had surgery on July 1st. Within the first year I went from 301 day of surgery to 181. Which, not my lowest though. And then a year after that, I had 4 reconstructive surgeries. So during my 2-year surgiversary, I was going through being post-op 360 body lift, medial thigh lift, and then I also had breast lift and augmentation and brachioplasty. So that was during my 2nd year. And that's when I got down to my lowest, although it was because I wasn't eating very well. Or eating at all. I got down to 175, and I did not look very good. I looked kind of sick. I'm 6 foot tall, by the way. So that was my 2nd year surgiversary. 3rd year surgiversary was last year. I was around 190, 192, which was a good range for me. My surgeon, my bariatric surgeon, wanted me to be around 190. I'm currently sitting at 212 pounds. Yikes. I had been slowly going up. I think after reconstructive surgery, I kind of let loose a little bit, kind of let those carbs back into my life, let sweets a lot back into my life, and putting it on is a lot easier than taking it off. In the past year, I'd seen my surgeon my weight loss surgeon a couple of times due to some iron levels. Nothing too drastically low, but just something to keep in mind so it doesn't plummet. And I'd slowly been going up. And last time I saw him, I was 207. I was like, oh no, you know, that was back in October, November. I was like, oh no, it was January, February. Anyway, I was like, oh no, you know, I know what I'm doing, I know what I need to do to get back. And I was 207, and now I'm 212, and I don't like being in the 200s and slowly going up. So making this video was kind of like, I'm not where I want to be. I don't know if I want to make a video, but it's my 4 year and I kind of have to. So insert pictures here from past. So yeah, that was me, and I have the same outfit that I wore for my 1 year, my 2 year, or no, my 1 year and my 3 year, and now my 4 year. I couldn't wear it on my 2 year. It doesn't fit as well. You know, instead of my stomach's still flat, but it kind of bows out a little bit instead of bowing in like it should. My thighs, my medial thigh lift didn't really take very well, I guess. And I usually pack on my weight in my thighs, and so that's where it's gone. So anyway, I'll give you guys a full body shot. So this is me. Sorry, the mess. So this is me in my outfit. You know, there's still, you know, there's not much of a gap. I never really had much of a gap in my body, though. So that's me. I don't know if I could turn this around and show you the back. But anyway, hopefully I put you guys back right. Hi. So, I know what I need to do to get back. It's just really hard to kind of do it. I'd gone back to school, and so that had really impacted my eating choices. You know, stressful time, cause for eating. When I was at the WLSFA conference in San Diego, Diane Vogel, she had a really good talk about how when our bodies are wired to go for like the sweets and the fats and the oils when we go through stressful times. You know, it's your body wants to conserve, and so when you're going through a stressful time, it's a natural instinct, and you got to learn either to fight it or to deal with it. So I'm gonna have to learn to deal with it. I also find myself eating when I get bored. If I try not to eat dinner too early, because then I'm just sitting around and I don't necessarily want to go to sleep. And I eat dinner late, which probably isn't the best either. I want to say it's more like the snacking in between meals. You know, not feeling that like fullness. At 4 years out, I could probably eat about a cup of food, depending on what it is. Maybe 2 cups. If it's like soup or something, I could probably drink a lot of it. But if it's really dense, firm protein, I could probably do about a cup, depending on what it is. But 4 years out, I mean, I'm doing things now that I never would have thought I could do. I've done 2 gladiator runs. I've done multiple 5Ks, not running the whole time, but just physical activity that I can do now that I would have never been able to do. I can hike. I can pass my husband up in hiking. So my life is good, but it's not great, and I think that has to do with my physical and my mental appearance. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, you look so good, but I can feel the difference. I can feel it in my own body. So I'm gonna see my surgeon in August towards the end, so I'm hoping to drop a couple of pounds. I really don't want to be, I'd like to go back to at least 207 when I see him. But that's me. This is my, sorry, my 4-year update's kind of depressing, but you know, life gets in the way. So anyway, I hope you're all doing great. You know, I'm gonna, I always say in my videos, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna come back every week for accountability, but I'll come back when I can and keep you guys updated. Okay.